Hello guys, welcome to our tutorial. So today we are going to see that how we can install React Native in Windows machine. So let's get started. So let's just open the official website of React Native. Here is the official site and we are on the setting up the development environment screen, and we are going to install with the help of CLI. So first you have to choose your device, development OS and target OS. Yeah. So then basically we require the three things to install the React Native successfully in our Windows machine. So first we require the Node.js, and the second one is React Native command line interface, which we can directly install with the help of a command. We will see in the later. And the other one is the JDK and the Android Studio. So first of all we are going to install the Node.js. So let's just open the official website of Node.js. I will put the link in the description so you can directly visit and download the Node.js, and all the related links I will add in the description, so it will be really helpful for you to download that. So here we are on the Node.js official website. So simply you have to download the latest version of the Node.js as per your machine, like the window or as per your OS operating system. Say then simply you have to install the Node.js. The once it is successfully installed, then we have to next install the JDK. So here we are on the official website oracle.com, and we also need to download the JDK kit. So we are using the window machine, so simply we are going to download the window 64-bit JDK version with the exe extension. Yeah, so simply you have to download it and install. There is no need to simply you have to install. Click on the next button and it will be installed in your machine. Then the third one is we require the Android Studio. So simply we have to go on the official site of the Android Studio, and we have to download the latest version of the Android Studio. Once you are click on this, it will you have to drop the down the screen and click on the I have read an agreement terms and conditions check mark and click on the download Android Studio. Once you are click on the download stuff, it will take some times because it is more than 900 MBs. So simply you have to wait to download it. Once it will download it, I have already downloaded it, so I'm just doing the cancelling of it. So simply we have downloaded the three things: Node.js, JDK and Android Studio. So now we have installed Node.js, JDK, and now we have to install the Android Studio step by step. So first let's just click on it. Simply you have to install it. It will take some time actually, because Android Studio is more than 900 MBs, so maybe it will take time sometimes. Simply you have to click on the next button, and I have already installed this, so let's just click OK. Next, next, install. So now the Android Studio setup is going to install in our machine. It will take some time, so I am doing the pause the video and we will continue once it is installed. So it is not taking too much time, so let's just wait and see the next step. So simply we have uh, click on the finish button, and now we can see the Android Studio is going to open. Yeah, so first of all we require the environment setup. The first one is because if you are not set up the environment variable, it will not going to work in your machine. So first of all we are going to set up the environment variable. So simply you have to go on your control panel, click on the control panel, then go to the user accounts, again click on the user accounts, and then you have to you can see in the change my environment variable, click on it, and simply you can see the new button. Here you have to click, and simply you have to add the variables. Let's just get the variable name, what exactly it is. So here we come on the again React Native official site. So you can see you have to take the Android home as a variable name. And how we can get the variable value? So simply you have to open your Android Studio and click on the SDK manager, and here you can see the SDK location. So simply you can copy and paste on the variable value. So simply click on it, OK button. Because I have already added, so I am not going to click the OK. I'm just doing the canceling because I have already added. Yeah, you can see here I have added. Simply it should be show something like that in your machine. Once we have added the environment variable, then we have to verify that it is successfully added or not. So you have to open the Windows shell on your machine, and you have to click, you have to check it is successfully added or not. So simply we have to copy the get child item path environment here, and simply go on your terminal and paste. So here we can see you have to find out the variable name that we have added the Android home, and you can also see the value of that location. So successfully we have added the environment variables for the Android. Yeah, so next we are going to set up our SDK stuffs, because SDK is also required, and we also need to set up the simulator stuff. So first of all we are going to set up the SDK stuff. So simply you have to again go on your Android Studio, click on the SDK manager, and you can see the Android SDK. So you have to scroll the down, and you have to click on Android 12, and you will see the so many options. Maybe some reasons you will not be able to these options, so simply you have to click on the show packages. So it will be show the packages something like that. So simply you have to select the SDK platform 31, and the other one is Intel 86 Atom 64 system image, and then go on the SDK tools second section. So also we require the SDK tools. So simply you have to select 31, either you can select the 31 and more than that, and click on the OK button. So maybe it will take some time to process this because I have already added these things, so it will not taking too much time. So then the next thing what we have to do, click, we have to, we require the device, simulator device. So how we can install it? So simply you have to click on the create device. You have to select any of the device that you want to install as a simulator. So I'm going to select Pixel XL and click on the next button. And also we have to set up the system image. So simply you can select the AS R, whatever you want, but I will recommend the AS and R. Simply you have to go on the next button and click uh, then select the portrait options and click on the finish button. So now we have added the Pixel XL API 31. Then once it is successfully installed, so then you have to click on these buttons, launch the AVD in the emulator. It will open the emulator, and we will be identify the simulator is successfully installed in our machine or not. So I'm just going to click on it. Maybe it will take some time because we are going to add the virtual device in our machine as an emulator. So let's just wait. Yeah, you can see the Pixel XL 31 device is going to open in our machine as an emulator. So it was the basic stuff things that how we can install the React Native. Uh, Sorry, not the React Native. First, we have installed the Android Studio, Node.js, and JDK. With the help of all these three things, we can aid our first React Native project in a Windows machine. So let's just get started again. How we can install the React Native project now. So before proceeding the before creating the first project, I'm just going to close the Android Studio now. Simply you have to click on the exit button, click, close, and again click on the React Native official website. Go on the official websites, then come to the down, creating a new application. So first of all, we have to use this command, because this command is basically why, because we need the command line interface which will provide by the React Native. So this application simply install the command line interface for us to install the React Native first applications. If you have already installed, then click copy these links, because maybe if you have already installed, so it will, this command what will do, it will simply uninstall and again install the new command line interface. So simply you have to copy and paste on your terminal. So let's just open the command line tool. I just open and paste it. It will not take too much times because I have already added, so it is showing up to date. And once it is successfully installed, then we are ready to create our first project. So simply we have to create the first project. So what we are going to do, first we can create a project folder on our desktop. So here we can say I have already created the project folder, and we can create the React Native folder again as per your requirement. Now I am going to open in terminal. Once we are open the terminal in this path, then we have to create the first project. So simply you have to type the npx React Native init and then space and the project name. So what we are going to name the project, we are going to add the our first app React Native. So I just going to take this name because this is the first application that we are going to install in our machine. So maybe it will take some times to install this, so let's just wait. Once it will be completed, then we will see the further process. So it is installing the dependencies, all that we require to run our React Native project. So let's just wait. So here guys, you can see we have successfully installed our first project in our React Native. So let's just run how it will be run. So simply you have to click on the cd and the folder path. So what was the folder, our project name, first app React Native, then go on that directory. Then simply we have to run to command. So let's just go down. So first we require to start the metro, and then we can start our application. So first we have to click np, then you have to enter the npx React Native start on your terminal on your project directory. So it will also again taking some time. Now it is successfully run. Then what we have to do, we have to simply copy that part and open the new terminal cd. So now again I have on my React Native project folder path root directory. So simply we have to run the second command React Native run Android. So copy and paste. Again this application is this command is going to take some times actually. Then we will see the output, because first of all it will open our simulator. So now let's see. This is opening our simulator that we have installed with the help of an Android Studio. So it will also install the application in our simulator and it will be show how it will be look like. So again we have to wait. Once it will be completed, I will show you how it will be look like in our simulator. So I'm doing the pause the video for now. Here guys, you can see we have successfully installed our first project, and you can see in the simulator we are running the React Native 0.71 version in our simulator. So guys, this was the complete process that how we can install our first project in React Native, yeah, in window machine. So I hope this video will be helpful for you. If you get any uh, problem during installation of the React Native application, so you can put your comment, and definitely I will help you to come out for this problem if you are getting. So please like, share and subscribe this video. So let's just meet in the next video. Thanks.